Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. As you can see, I've been very busy. Hi Tourmaline, look what mistake I made.
Oh, that start up today? Forgot about that.
Yeah, what I was saying was...
So I have been very busy over the past for about a week and a half.
Yeah, because it's been 2 weeks since we last did this, because I was in NorCal. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but I think everyone else is also busy.
Yeah, everyone was busy last week, so I ended up not streaming last week. So I've just been dedicating my time to getting Disciple of Hand, Disciple of Land, and Disciple of Land job stuff.
Yep.
Not joining the party yet because I do still have to do.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, what I was saying before the stream started was I have pretty much given up on the ultimate, at least for now, because for one, it's the hardest ultimate they've ever made, and PF has no patience.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seriously, people are leaving like 30 minutes into Prague. Like, it's an ultimate. It's gonna take a long time. You can't leave that soon, man.
Like, even a perfect run is gonna be 20 minutes.
You can't leave 30 minutes into Prague, man. You can't. I don't know. PF just sucks for ultimates. That's why I gave up for fruit too.
Yep. So this is what I have so far.
When you're
I'm still missing. I still need to get the grinding wheel and the wristlets. I have everything else.
Nice.
And funnily enough, go to collectibles. Oh, right, I would need to get Jadeite. So what I have been doing is I have been making a bunch of rarefied mithrite bangles. And it became a heck of a lot easier to make these at a high quality when I got my gear. Other than that, it was a pain in the ass. But the problem is, though, the rest of this stuff, the cedar lumber, the crystal glass, the dragon leather, all that stuff requires either to me to find it or to me to make it using other Disciple of Hand jobs.
Yeah, usually it's best to level them all at the same time. It saves on like gear space and inventory space overall.
Yeah, I made that mistake. I made that grave mistake starting out with just Miner. Miner completely filled up my inventory space, so at the beginning of Goldsmith, I had to gather up all the early stuff. And again, the only reason why I needed to get Goldsmith to level 50 was so that I could do the Moogle Society quests.
Yeah.
And because unfortunately, the only way to be able to duel the characters in the Society quests is if you complete the Society quests.
Yep, and you kind of need that for some of those cards.
Of course, the one card that I started wanting to get was Fat Chocobo, because the other option for Fat Chocobo was to fight against a giant metal turtle. A Tarrasque. I'd have to fight a Tarrasque. And
Yeah.
I can't do that by myself, and I couldn't guarantee you all being there to help me, so. Best if I just take it slow and do the dailies for Bath Fanath. Bath on Nath, or whatever the heck the bug people are called in this game. There's Gnath and Thanath. Whichever ones are the non-mine.
Yeah, there's I'm not sure at what point it starts being like there's always like a triple triad card tied behind the society quest, but like I like Endwalker and Dawn Trail. It's pretty much 100% of the time.
Yeah, hey, Termalane, do you like my outfit?
Yeah.
And here's my mining outfit.
Nice.
For those of you that are not actually here yet, you can watch on my feed. This is my miner's outfit.
Go back to it. Huh. Yeah, now you have an option for when you go to the first.
Oh, let me go to my... Because I've gotten a lot more minions. Oh yes, you can mine for the Corbin larva.
Mm.
And you could use craftsman for to build a golem.
Yep.
You could also craft chocobo barding.
Yeah, but I think that would require stuff I would need to get for like other work.
Yeah.
There's also a bunch of random housing stuff you can craft.
Oh, I heard someone get their duty.
Duty pop thing. Yep, that's me. I am going through a dungeon while you guys do the rest of your story.
Which one? Just
Bottom's
from
metal.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one. Yeah. I don't like that then.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip the monk.
And I have a fun little challenge with it. Well, two fun little challenges. For starters, like my goal is like I want to do all of the like main scenario dungeons with the NPCs they offer. And second, I want to do it with like so that as many of the unique named NPCs are in my party as possible.
Yeah.
So I have to go as healer as this because otherwise you don't get all three of the ones you're supposed to get in this dungeon.
That's fair.
You get like a generic mole youth as the healer.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, yeah, so this is my gathering log. I've been very busy.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, like I said, I've ran into, I just noticed something. Crafting tool paraphernalia. Yeah, but I know...
yeah, I think that might be for one of the, custom delivery missions.
Question, are we just heading to Revenant's Toll?
That's where your next story is gonna be.
Okay, then. I was just wondering, because it just popped up on my screen.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was, like, somebody else going somewhere.
I've still been showing. I've been showing it this whole time.
So, how's your guys' days been going? Because I'm still loading.
Good.
I have restarted playing Stardew Valley again because I have never actually played in the 1.6 update. I've heard there's a bunch of new stuff, so. And of course, I have all the Anthro mods installed.
There's a freaking bouncing freaking bunny person.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just how this game is.
Oh, wait a minute, what's this?
Oh, the summer anthem extreme.
I probably
Yeah,
shouldn't have
the
talked to him.
hard fights. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, that's Yoshi P in universe.
Aha.
It's always got the goggles instead of glasses. Normally he's just like a vague stand-in who gives you like the hard versions of fights, but once a year during the anniversary event, the real Yoshi P speaks through him and gives us a message about thanks for playing the game.
Duty recorder.
You just ignore that. It's worthless.
Okay, so sing me another song, send me the die for Neog's room.
Yeah, these are just
Yeah,
extremes.
those are just hard modes of the fight, so just head into the Rising Stones.
Yeah. I might need to activate those because there are some boss monster triple triad cards that I would have to get.
Yeah, like, I think King Thoradin's is exclusive to, like, the hard mode of his fight. And I know there's, like, one guy in Shadowbringers who's exclusive to, like, the extreme of his fight.
Yeah, I ended up doing a boss fight and doing one of the boss fights. I was able to get one of the cards, and another one. I ran into the fire version of that water guy that we fought. That was totally not Pepsi Man.
Yeah.
Living Flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's actually originally from FF5.
Yep. You fight him on the fired power ship.
Yeah.
Also,
Did
I
he
almost
also
forgot.
did he also have a
There's-
jiggling ass there too?
No, because it's
Unfortunately not.
pixel art.
Okay,
What was I going to say? There's also another card in Shadowbringers that requires you to like get a totem from each of the like 3 different extreme fights and trade them for the card.
Speaking of triple triad, Legatron, how have you been doing in Final Fantasy VIII?
Oh, I've been a little bit on a pause from that due to a combination of Mina the Hollower and finally finishing my replay of Deltarune Chapter 4 in time for Chapter 5.
Nice. So how has Mina the Hollower been treating you?
I'm not entirely certain that the game is meant for me. Like I'm currently like grinding for money to buy more upgrades. I've gotten 5 of the dungeons. I just did the snowy one. Now I have to do. I don't know how far are you in the game.
I have 2 files. I have my my starting file and my starting file and my stream file. On my stream file, I just completed I think it was like Korath Peak.
Oh, that's the one I just did, yeah.
And I wanted to clean up all the areas and collect everything before I did Astral Ori.
Yeah, and I gotta like find more of the mirrors in order to actually, because I heard you need to do at least 3 of the mirrors in order to actually get to the dungeon in the astral thing.
Yes.
So I need to go find like a third one because I've only found 2. Not including like the main one in the mansion, of course.
Okay. Tater Tot, what are you doing?
Hold on, I'm in the middle of a boss fight. I can't tell who's Tater Tot.
Tataru,
Tataru.
Oh,
she's forcibly dressing him.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is when she does that.
Oh, she freaking took my measurements.
Yep.
Seriously, since when does taking measurements have to be so violent?
When
It's kind
Tataru
of
is
a-
involved.
If I were a thaumaturge, I'd be burning this tater tot.
Cast the flare on the Lalafell.
I almost became a thaumaturge. You wanna know why?
Why?
You have to activate that quest in order to gain access to the person in order to battle them in Triple Triad.
Oh, right. I remember that. Ha. Oh, God.
You could always join me in the black maging.
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all
I'm
have
casting
duty to
flare
attend
on
your
your
afternoon, so you
enemies.
may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this
Seriously though,
gathering.
the AoE for Black
Though
Mage
the
and
warriors
Mantra
of
is
darkness
so
no
funny.
longer
It's
pose a
literally
threat,
just flare spamming.
Eorzea's many
Plus
troubles
1
demand no
freeze,
less
at
of our
least.
attention.
And the occasional lightning spell.
And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Oh, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
Are you sure that's a good idea, considering his choice before?
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
See, so that line was actually kind of a little bit of a pivotal moment in like my understanding of my main warrior blight, Jacques Walsh. Because I just had the immediate mental image of him responding to that line with, "Shit, I could be feeding the orphans."
Present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness, you're...
I don't remember what my perspective on my main character was when I was playing that back then. I mean, I'm the summoner main for the first year of the game.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and
Surprise
collapsed
cat
on the
girl.
floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her!
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance.
Nago?
I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I shall depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich, and encourage him to send an envoy.
I normally know that word as envoy.
To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers
yes,
everything.
That's a word.
Let us be about our tasks.
You are a resident dragon man. You must go to the dragon
the
country.
ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Yeah, so this storyline is more focused on both of our friends who are in Little Alamigo.
Yep.
Yeah, it's doing the work to set up the next expansion.
It's always good to wait for the tater tot.
Just saying, by the end of the game, she's not only like, you know, like a fashion designer, she's also our spy master and our mob contact.
Well, she gets around later on.
Yep.
I keep forgetting that it's best for me just to teleport.
Yeah.
It's like it's best for you to always stay on Tataru's good side.
Yeah, because eating a burnt tater tot is never fun.
Oh, trust me, you don't want to know what this tater tot can do to you.
By the way, would any of you be willing to check on stream to see if the audio is good or not?
Yeah, it's all good.
You can hear me just fine, you can hear yourselves just fine and all that?
Yep.
That's good to hear.
What is my cat doing?
Being a cat?
He's just meowing like crazy at the door. Buddy.
Yeah, that's called being a cat sometimes.
Attention.
No.
I want attention. Attention. Give me attention.
Buddy,
attention.
no, not
Feed
right
me!
now.
Father, feed me! Feed me!
Buddy, what? Yeah? Yeah? What, have you just come into my room to climb onto my suitcase? Is that it?
Sometimes cats just need to yell.
Give me
It's therapeutic sometimes.
attention. Attention. Give me attention. 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 Attention.
I love him so much. He's such a good kid. Let me. I have an idea of what he wants. He wants to hang out on my blanket next to me. What you want, buddy?
I gotta say, I don't know who will represent us, but we will send somebody. Gee, I wonder who that would be.
Is it the man who only just recently stopped wearing the Chocobo mask in favor of the Dragon Quest mask? Still there? No, you still have it on. Okay, I checked back. I tabbed back in because I am still in the dungeon. I forgot how long these kind of take sometimes with just the trusts.
Uh-huh. No,
Yeah, luckily we still have some time before,
Yeah, and thankfully I'm almost at the last boss, so...
How far did you get in, 8?
I'm at the start of Disc 2. I have escaped the prison.
Nice.
How many times... I have a question for you, then. How many times... I was gonna say, how many times, did you, have to make it through the, sequence where the drills are going into the ground?
Where the what?
Kitty?
Sorry, the cutscene was making noise at the same time. Where the what's?
Nope. That the prison's drills were going into the ground.
Oh, there's a thing you need to do there. I just kept moving, I think.
Okay, then that's what you need to do. Because you need to make it all the way to the edge of the bridge. Because if you don't, it's it's an instant game over.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing because I just kept moving.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it catches a lot of people who think it's a cutscene and don't realize until it's too late that you have to actually control the character.
My cat has lost room privileges. He tried to jump onto my desk and knock over my string.
Uh-huh.
He has lost room privilege. He always does that. That's why I'm hesitant to let him into my room, because he always tries to jump onto my desk and then inevitably knock something over.
That sounds like a cat to me.
It sure does. It sure is.
But yeah, when I'm playing the regular game, I'm mostly just monk. Because I'm trying to remember if I'm any other character, I don't know if I'd have access.
No, you'd have to level them up far enough.
Yeah, I I have a minor at level 70, and goldsmith.
I actually can't
at
remember
65.
if you're able to do MSQ quests as Disciple of Handleland.
Oh, wait a minute. I do have a new one to show you. Fat Chocobo.
Yep.
Here. I need to go to Mountain Guide. Here we go.
Nice.
Can you tell that I've been busy in the society quest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
And the
could have
plus side is
out
good
of
for
all of them.
leveling crafters and gatherers, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's pretty good for leveling off jobs for combat classes as well.
Yep.
Oh, you're level
Yeah,
70
mounts,
monk
and
now.
when you're doing endgame stuff, they're a decent way to build up materia.
Alright, accept the teleport once you're done with the cutscene.
Okay. Also, I'm out of the dungeon now, so am I going to be put right into a cutscene? No, I'm not. Okay, you can send me a party invite.
Okay.
Holy cow, the fail son is actually doing something competent.
Yeah.
It gets slightly better.
Ah, Horsey Font, may he rest in peace. Or as we jokingly called him, Horsey Fart.
Archifont.
I wonder how Kit will react to the storyline behind. Off to New Gridania to meet with everyone. What's that sound? I'm hearing a crackling sound.
Oh, that might have been me, like, digging through my bag of throat lozenges.
Aha. What I need is to have, what I need to do is find a 0-calorie chewing. Because part of me is just wanting to get a chew stick. Because I've had this problem most of my life where I had the tendency when I'm bored. But I think the thing might be that I just need something in my mouth.
Oral fixation, maybe.
Game.
It's still loading the characters, still loading everyone in, and then it'll start working. Because, yeah, there's a lot of people clustered around the Aetherite at the moment.
Yeah. It showed the quest complete without the music. And then it played the music when it flipped to the next quest. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it just had, like, everything, all the stuff queued up to load. Because, like, characters were popping in one by one.
Okay. So I have a question for you all.
Yeah?
Would you like to go treasure hunting? Like when we're
In a
like
cutscene.
waiting. Like
In a
when we're all...
cutscene for sure. once I'm out.
But when we're like all waiting for a dungeon.
Do you have any maps?
Yes, I do. I have 2 of them.
Nice.
But of course, after the cutscene, so I need to go. I need to go to Dothraki altar.
Yeah, you can only hold one of each type at a time in your inventory, but you can put a second one in your chocobo saddlebag and more in your... I'm not sure if you can get retainers on the free trial.
No, I tried. You can't.
Ah.
Which sucks, because they would have been really useful in gathering up the crystals that I need in order to forge things.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Yeah, there's been a few times where I've had to make trips to Mordona and that big crystal area to the southeast, because that's the best place to get the big clusters.
Yeah, that's the cluster mining area. And you get a lot once you're level 100 mining. In just one visit.
Yeah, right now I'm level 70. It's a lot easier to level up in minor because you can. All you have to do is just find the specific area that you would need to give to the thing, and then just mine there.
Yeah.
Crafters are.
Well, another good way is just collectibles.
Collectibles is what I'm talking about.
I bid you
Oh, I
welcome,
see.
my friends. As you will by now be
Yeah,
aware,
the only downside
the
of
Scions
the
of the
Gatherer
Seventh Dawn
collectibles
have
is
come into
having
possession
to
of
wait for
certain
the nodes.
intelligence concerning
Yeah.
recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Z.E.P. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
I have a
This
weird
griffin
relationship
of
with
theirs is a
crafting
fool
and
if
gathering
he
where
thinks he can
I
hold Belsar's wall
don't
against the
like
Empire.
doing it, but I really like
When the
using
Imperials
the
move to
thing
take it
that
back,
I
they
made
will come in
through crafting and
force.
gathering.
Yep.
And the
Yeah.
resulting fighting is all but certain
Like, I
to
really
spill
like
over into the
crafting my
Black
own
Shroud.
food in pots, for example, or my
At
own
the Battle
gear
of
at
Cartano,
the
the combined might of 3
start of
grand
a even
companies
patch
laboured
cycle.
to contend with the remnants of but a single
'Cause it just feels
Imperial
good to
legion.
use gear you made completely
Alone,
yourself, right?
Gridania would be
But
hard-pressed
like,
indeed
I don't do
to hold
anything
back
more
the
than that
tide,
usually. Like, I
should the
don't
Garlands
craft
turn
for
their minds from
PL
reclamation
or anything
to
because I
invasion.
just don't like it. Like, if I'm going to use, I only really craft for myself.
Yeah, the problem is though.
May I
crafting a
once
lot of
more convey my
materials
nation's
requires
deepest
things
regrets
from
for
other
our
hands.
inaction in the days prior to the calamity.
Yeah, so I,
'Tis a
on my
stain
main,
upon
I
our
Before
nature that
completely...
I would fain
we
remove.
continue, there is still the cutscene. It's a
sorry.
talking cutscene.
Elder Z.E.P., I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
Ninjas.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
Looking at that guy's hand reminds me of something I'll talk about later.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
We shall see. I'm waiting to see. Okay then. So yeah. Seeing what happened to him and him without his hand keeps reminding me of a particular visual error in the One Piece anime.
Yeah.
There's a scene where Ace meets up with Shanks, where a long time, in the past, and it actually shows Shanks with two arms. But the problem is, though, this takes place after he met with a young Luffy, so his arm should have been gone in that scene. So yeah, his arm should have been gone, and they fixed that in the subsequent DVD release. Try to remember, what species is Yuriguri again?
Aura.
Aura.
Aura, okay.
There were the playable race added for Stormblood.
Okay. So, speak with Alice, say it, Revenant's full.
Yeah, there's the 5 Eorzean races, which correspond to the same races that were in 11.
Yeah.
And then they got a few more afterwards.
Hrothgar being one of them.
Yeah. Hrothgar, Aura, and
Yeah.
By the way, you know what's funny? In my crafting, I made an Eternal Name. Problem is, though, I really can't do much with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can desynth it.
I don't know if he's unlocked desynthesis.
I unlocked it only recently, but that was only after I was tossing stuff out.
Nice.
I have a question. What other quests are in the Solar? Is that just more because
it's just extremes?
Oh, extremes.
Yeah, just the stuff with Unakale.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just the Warring Triad extremes.
Oh, whoops. I went into the thing. I went into the thing. I didn't mean to.
What was I going to say? So, Zero, you were talking about how you've been leveling some of the crafter gatherers. Have you leveled any alternate combat jobs? I don't remember.
No.
You might want to do that before Shadowbringers.
How come?
There's a.
Oh yeah.
So, Shadowbringers is when they stopped like giving every single individual job its own storyline and start giving like role quests, which is like, so you got like the tanks have their own quest line, the melee DPS have their own quest line, the caster DPS have their own quest line, etc. And they are generally pretty interesting, and there's usually another quest you get for completing all of them for each expansion.
Griffin on the wall.
Mm.
I'm trying to remember if that's a reference to something.
Probably is.
It's 14, so.
And Koji Fox loves his references.
There's a reason I still maintain that at some point in a future expansion, we will get like a quest or a fate involving a Morbral, and it's morbid time.
Yeah.
Molben time.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna try to tip over my drink again. I don't want to spill it. I don't want it to clean it up. Buddy.
I thought you told the cat to stay out of your room.
It's a kitty. They're not gonna listen. He's still pawing at my door, buddy. I love you, buddy. I can't have my drink spilled.
Especially on your computer.
Yeah.
Again, me having the chocobo head was probably the best decision I ever made in this game.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Speak with Alpha Rat at Hawthorne Hut.
Yep. East Gridania.
I've been to Hawthorne Hut multiple times in order to go and get materials from the surrounding area.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Mostly the wind crystals in the nearby area, because that nearby area is also where to get level 50. Where to get level 50 mining things, because I need boar skin maps.
Yep.
Hey, Roshan.
Yep.
Do you understand why I need boar skin maps in particular?
Isn't that going to be what that's on Burning Minions?
Yes.
Alright, well, I made it to the start of the dungeon. Well, not this. Well, not in it yet, but like I've unlocked it.
Yeah, you all have to trigger it.
You're very close. I wasn't that far ahead of you.
Oh, you never change. It's all a bunch of bloody-hoo bullshit. You know what's really irritating about this particular character?
What?
What?
You don't get the ability to fumigate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some fates while I'm waiting.
Yeah, I did my dailies. I did the dailies this morning because happily enough, it turns at 8 in the morning. Hey there, Pippin. Pippin
Right now,
Longbladen, as it
I've
were.
just been doing the daily. Oops, sorry.
Pippin Longbladen, as it were.
I mostly just do the dailies because I'm trying to unlock all the Arcadian plate thingies. I forgot what they're called. Like the things you can buy with like 950 heliometry.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
it called? It's Framer kits, right? For 950 for each of them. So, I don't know if I'm ever going to use them. I just like having them. And they give me something to spend my heliometry tomes on that isn't just buying a crap ton of Yolol extract and selling it on the market board. Because I actually self-crafted all of the 780 augmented gear that I needed for my job, so I have nothing else to do with stones.
Uh-huh. Yep. It turns out that us bringing everyone together, bringing everyone together to set that stuff up was a trap. The Griffin brought in fake soldiers using wearing our colors.
And now the Empire thinks we're launching an attack.
I mean, I'm sure they would be smart enough to know that. It's probably not that, but they're not gonna. They're still gonna jump on it.
Well, to be fair, the Guardians would probably be looking for an excuse to invade anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I'm sure they can figure out that Dior is an alliance, but have no strategic reason to do it. But they're not going to let it. They're not going to let the opportunity go to waste.
Yep. Because remember, you're invading a technologically advanced society that could just drop freaking giant laser beams. Yeah. Giant laser beams.
The thing is, they developed all the technology because they were living next to magical races who could think nukes.
Yep.
Yeah. It's hard to not have magic when you have black mages who can drop flare on you. Or Brazilian Fire Fours. Or Firaja if you're Japanese.
Firaja.
Yeah.
Fire
Raja or Fire 4 is like I think like 80% of the spells you cast right now is Black Mage and just Fire Raja. Or Fire 4.
Okay.
I just got reminded of like an old Transformers meme regarding like different like toys of Thundercracker. Where it was like Thundercracker, Thundara Cracker, Thundaga Cracker.
Okay, so. Oh, that was fast.
Nice. Yeah,
Well,
because
it's because we have 4 people.
Okay, because I had just opened up one of the maps that I had gotten, and the one.
Oh.
Its location
You'll
is in
still
Western.
have
Its location is in Western Danaland.
you'll still have it. Once it's deciphered, it stays deciphered.
You can't decipher more than one.
Nope. Well, no, you can decipher more than one. You can't get more than one of the same from gathering, but you can buy it on the market board.
Can you have more than one deciphered at a time?
Well, not at a time, but you can decipher multiple per day. You just can't get more than one new map for every 18 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, it's every 18 hours that you obtain a map?
Well, it's every 18 hours that you can gather a new map.
Yeah. So if you go in your menu, if you go to duty, then timers, that'll show you when you're able to get your next map allowance.
Okay. Oh, we're pulling? Okay.
Machinist is so cracked at level 60.
So, fun fact, I'm pretty sure this is like the most we've seen of dogs at this point.
Yeah.
Aside from the minions, we don't really see many dogs in the overworld unless it's like a monster.
Yeah.
You know, there's no like dog NPCs just hanging around.
Yeah, 14 is definitely a cat-centric game in terms of brew.
I mean, don't even see like individual like small house cats either is the thing.
Yeah, but there's so many cat races.
Yeah.
Bro, these archers are going crazy with dots. It'd be so funny if they actually go with the second dots that they showed at the Ball Road showcase for Barge. It'd be really stupid, and I doubt that they'll actually be face when the class actually comes out, but it would be really funny.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna turn down the game volume a little bit because all the combat's really loud. Accessing security terminal.
Oh boy, here we go killing.
You're not the only. The Guardians aren't the only ones with guns.
Yeah, I have a gun blade. That's clearly better.
Well, so do they.
Stabby, stabby, shoot.
Gaius has his little gun blade techniques with like the funny X's.
Okay, which leads me to our next question. Which do you think is the best version of the gunblade?
I mean, like, there's a zillion different gunblades in 14. Yeah. That'd be a hard choice.
Let's start with which game first?
Just 14 alone has like hundreds since it's got the class.
Yeah,
it has to be 14.
Okay, we're excluding 14 then.
Okay. Well, what games have gunblades then? Because I know 8. Does 13 have them? I still haven't got
them. Yeah, Lightning's got one.
I see. I don't remember what those looks like, honestly.
And
this is a weird one because it kind of folds out.
And then there's Crisis Core.
Oh,
This
who
boss-
is the
the
gunblade in
boss-
Crisis Core?
Oh wait, no, not Crisis Core. Dirge of Cerberus.
Oh, who has it in Dirge of Cerberus?
One of the main villains. He has a gun. Imagine like an old school pump action, an old school pump action rifle, but it's with a katana attached.
Ow! Jesus, these enemies
Yeah.
hate me. I'm just getting hit by prey marker after prey marker.
Yeah, it's because you're very firmly second on the aggro list.
Yeah. Doing too much damage.
Anyways, you remember that thing from 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the weapon that that's the kind that they all wrote in on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the start of the game.
I mean, a lot of the Garlean, the whole Garlean aesthetic is very explicitly inspired by 6.
6
like
and
those
7 and
dogs.
some of the later stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, almost any sort of mechanical enemy from various parts of the franchise is fair game for them to draw on.
Uh-huh. Which I'm trying to remember which one mostly uses SR. This is SR from 8.
It's been so long, I'm trying to remember which one's that's the.
I mean, kind of the most recent one, but not really. Like, I'm not gonna say the name of it because it is spoilery.
But yeah.
Also, I realized that I unintentionally made like the setting for my own kitty characters very close to Eptar, like the capital city. Like it has sky bridges and high-tech stuff and everything. But yeah, I mean, the aesthetic for Dawn Trail's high-tech things is very different than a lot of the other things in the game.
Yeah, it's like cyberpunk versus like Magitech.
Yeah. I mean, it's still it's still Magitech. It's just very. It's just
wise. I mean.
Please
Yeah.
let me keep. Please let me keep.
Yeah, the Dawn Trail stuff is more neon.
Yeah.
But Imperial is diesel punk.
Neon punk.
Yeah.
And there's... The funny thing is that you'll eventually learn that the magic that summoners use has a lot to do with it, but that's all I'll say for now.
As long as it doesn't do a silly thing like a few games that I know of that that's like, oh, the power came from sacrificing your loved one or some shit.
No.
There's at both Castlevania and the remake of Bionic Commando.
No, that's not Summoner's deal. That's a completely different thing's deal.
Yeah, well, I say summoner, but also scholar, because it's actually Arcanist magic that
none of the job classes have anything to do with sacrificing your loved ones for power. You sacrifice other things for some of them, but...
And also the original version, and the original anime of Full Metal Alchemist. But that'd be spoiler.
Oh, yeah. Full Metal Alchemist 2003. Wasn't that the one where, like, what's the dad's name who, like, fuses his daughter with the dog?
That happens in both.
No, I know, but like, what's his name? Because I know he was a bigger villain in 3.
Freaking,
Yeah, I can never remember his name.
All I remember is that like he's like in like the manga and Brotherhood, he's like based sort of like
so
a
don't move when this goes off.
Yeah, it's an acceleration bomb.
Damn it, I forgot about that. But yeah, like what was it in
I'm
the
frozen.
manga in 2000 and in the manga and Brotherhood, I think like the father is like just sort of a one-off villain, but in 2003, like because it goes in such a wildly different direction, they make him like a main recurring villain.
Yeah. There were so many series back then that greenlit the anime way too soon and just got caught up.
Okay, stop.
Okay, so
don't
stop
do
moving.
anything. Don't auto attack or anything.
Oops.
Yeah, you gotta like completely unselect the enemy.
Yeah, it's kind of janky.
Okay. Because in Brotherhood and in the manga, I believe he was just killed by Scar instantly.
Yeah.
Which to a lot of people is a fitting end that the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I just had a realization. How many dungeons of this game is the final dungeon of the expansion Garlean themed? It's like almost most of them, right?
Yeah, it is most of them. Like I think
only 6.5.
Yeah, only like 6.5 doesn't have a Garlean themed final dungeon. Like, what's the final dungeon of ARR actually?
It's the dragon. What's it called? Keeper of the Light. I'm pretty sure. Which happens on the Agrius, so it is Garlean themed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Huh.
This game loves its Garlean dungeons. Which makes sense, they are like the primary antagonist at the beginning.
Yeah, even after they stop being the primary antagonist, they still get the final dungeons. What was I gonna say?
We were talking about Shout Tucker, that's his name.
Shout, I knew it started with an SH. Oh, I remember what else I was gonna say. I was just thinking about like one of the memes I shared the other day, where it was like, it's just like from the patches of ARR, they like were dealing with that spy and the what is it called in the old Grand Company?
Old Dog's Flame Commanders.
Roy something?
Immortal Flames, I think, actually.
Immortal Flames, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we thought you were asking for the name of the spy.
No, I mean like, yeah, but yeah, sorry. And it's just like that image of like of Alpha Noak saying like, "Man, we better hope we picked our allies better than Raubon picked his," while he's standing next to Ilberd.
Yeah.
Which like,
no.
Do you think that like Ilberd thought he was absolutely caught at that point?
Yeah.
Because I could just imagine him thinking like, he fucking knows. There is no way.
Yeah, I saw a tweet about that of like Gilbert's interior monologue. It's just, fuck, he's got to know. He can't just be saying this out of nowhere. He has to be messing with me.
But nope, Alpharad is just that fucking stupid.
No, he was just very full of himself at that point, and he has gotten greatly humbled since then, thankfully.
Yep.
Yep.
I just remembered the other thing from that batch of memes I shared. I might have to wait until after this cutscene. We're coming up on the boss.
Yep. Oh boy, this is the boss. All right.
We're gonna fight the Griffin. Who could he possibly be? It's Ilberd!
Yeah!
Uh-huh.
It's the guy.
Amigo.
Oh, he has some amazing voice lines in this fight. You ready?
So this is the fight where that line is from. So
Yeah.
we're finally there.
Anyways, we get to finally beat up this jackass again.
Yeah, his voice is also the bad guy in Resident Evil 9 with the weird night vision goggles.
We ready?
Let's do it.
Look away.
Sloppy!
Yeah, that's where that's from too.
Sloppy!
He says it even though he didn't even hit anyone. Bro,
Bro, just stop.
yeah, so much in this fight.
Amigo!
There it is. Okay, we need to choose one of these to go to beat up.
This one, we're right next to it.
Okay.
How'd you like these?
That was not difficult, Griffin.
I don't like it very much, actually. Idiot.
It kind of sucked. Get better attacks.
Yeah, considering it didn't even hit anyone. Wait, does he really have this little health?
Yep.
Does he have a second form?
No.
I don't think so.
Then I'll just use Braver then.
It's just
He's just really weak.
That crate.
I mean,
I mean, he is Ealdred.
yeah.
It would be weird if he was like this super difficult boss.
Yeah, he did not. The banquet did not happen because he overpowered us.
He did have
Or
that
like him
awesome
alone,
fight
he had like a
about
few guys with him.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. You're saying that he wouldn't have a second form, but doesn't he have the freaking... the eyes?
We'll see.
You'll see.
Oh, the duty's complete anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
You're about to see exactly what happens, so just give the game a moment. It is one of the cutscenes of all time.
Yep, it is. Yeah, it is certainly one of the cutscenes in this game.
Is it a voiced cutscene?
I'm pretty
I believe so.
Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and I'll turn on my audio on the TV. But I really have to use the bathroom right now.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
Whole bunch of people who believed in Alamegan freedom, joined up with the Griffin.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
And then we have this guy. Was he... I think he was the one. Wasn't he the one who, like, sold out the Gridanians to the Garleans for money? And then sold out the Crystal Braves for money?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
They die that others may live.
Uh-oh.
And then there's this smug motherfucker. I think he was the guy who has the incredibly deep voice in Japan, that little
Yeah.
Lalafell.
One of the former Crystal Braves.
Vanguards! Attack!
And his master plan has all these people who, like, desperately are willing to do something like this for the sake of trying to, like, provoke the Alliance of Eorzea to actually free Alamigo, are all about to die.
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
You literally stand no fucking chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys would be a boss for the Warrior Flight, so,
I mean, a dungeon boss, but still.
yeah.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Yep, you all are super dead.
Gods help us! What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
Yeah, there is a very good...
Mighty Ralker. Grant us.
And as they die, they pray for something to defeat the Empire.
Of course.
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird. I should have known.
Oh, for real, what other named characters are villains who care about the freedom of Alamigo? There are only so many options for the Griffin's identity.
Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Unless it was going to be some guy we haven't heard of before.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leveilleur.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood.
So he'll spill it for them.
Mortal should wield these eyes, then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
He's gonna make his own primal with blackjack and hookers.
You mean to fight the Empire with a primal? You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Yeah, that really never goes well.
Yes, I know their limitations, which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
I mean, like, those are great worm's eyes. They have a lot of aether in them.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will.
You might want to be a little quicker than... Doing Dragoon leaping right there.
Considering who possessed those eyes before.
An ending.
You know, that actually does make sense.
Beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
And in case all the blood sacrifice from before wasn't enough to fuel this primal...
Wimsh.
I'm surprised his body is that intact. Yep. Here we go.
This light,
Oh.
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
You know what we need to do? Time to punch it.
There is one thing.
What? Hey, where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days.
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tumtumati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works.
Oh yeah, he might be about to sacrifice himself.
It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
I'm guessing it doesn't matter what I choose here.
It's just a matter of how you want to characterize your Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
Are they the type to trust?
Trust.
A chocobo.
So, so when I did this on my main Warrior of Light, I picked stay at his side, partly because I thought that's what he would do, and partly because I was curious. You want to know what Papalymo does?
What?
Uses fireball to explode you onto the ship.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida.
Yeah, again, so either way, it really wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's just how do you want to characterize your Warrior of Light? You've already done a pretty interesting job with his choice of dress.
Yeah, this is not a game with branching paths.
You can like alter the flavor text, and I think like there's like minor branching stuff for some of the side quests, but it almost always like ends at exactly the same point.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a giant ball for the Garleans to play with. It's not like we'll be able to take it anywhere.
I mean, like, they really can't take it anywhere either. It's kind of big.
But they have freaking, like, mega-level airships and shit.
Yeah, but those require a lot of resources to, like, get all the way over there. We are kind of the ones currently controlling the wall. Also, I think that was Liango. Hello.
Hi, Liango.
Hi.
Yeah. Except for the fact that Louis Suave became a frickin' primal, so maybe.
He became Bird Jesus.
Yes.
Grandpa Bird Jesus.
The question is, what would
Papolimo become?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll say this: that one difference is that there was the same level of prayer involved in Louis Wa's transformation, specifically with everyone praying at the altars of the 12. It was not that for Louis Wa. Or not that for Papalego, I mean.